Top 30 quotes from movie The Santa Clause, 1994, Part 2. The Santa Clause is a heartwarming Christmas comedy directed by John Pasquine and starring Tim Allen in his breakout film role. The story follows Scott Calvin, a divorced toy company executive who accidentally causes Santa Claus to fall from his roof on Christmas Eve. Upon putting on the magical red suit, Scott unknowingly accepts the Santa Claus, a contract that names him as the new Santa. As the months pass, Scott undergoes bizarre changes, gaining weight, growing a white beard, and developing an undeniable affinity for cookies and milk. While Scott struggles to convince his disbelieving ex-wife and others that he truly is Santa, his young son Charlie fully embraces the magic. Scott's journey is both comedic and touching, as he transitions from a skeptical businessman to the kind-hearted embodiment of Christmas spirit. The film explores themes of belief, transformation, and the bond between parent and child. With its clever script, memorable one-liners, and nostalgic holiday charm, The Santa Clause has become a seasonal favorite for families. It blends fantasy and humor while delivering a warm message about the power of belief and the magic of Christmas. The film's success led to 2 sequels and solidified its status as a holiday classic. Neil, what about Santa's reindeer? Have you ever seen a reindeer fly? Charlie, yes. Neil, well, I haven't. Charlie, have you ever seen $1 million? Neil, no. Charlie, just because you can't see something doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Scott Calvin, Charlie, stay away from those things. They're reindeer, you don't know where they've been. They all look like they've got key lime disease. Scott Calvin, well, isn't that a pretty picture? Santa rolling down the block in a Panzer. Well, kids, I certainly hope you have been good this year. 'Cause it looks like Santa just took out the Pearson home. Incoming. You put on the suit, you're the big guy, and quat. Seeing isn't believing? Believing is seeing, and quat. Just because you can't see something doesn't mean it doesn't exist, and quat. I'm not Santa Claus, and quat, Scott Calvin. And quat, you killed him, and quat, Charlie. And quat, he fell off the roof. I didn't kill him, and quat. Scott. And quat, Scott, you're as white as a sheet, and quat. I'm lactose intolerant, and quat. Scott. And quat. We're your worst nightmare, elves with attitude, and quat. The card says, if something should happen to me, put on my suit. So you did, and quat. I shave in the morning. And in the afternoon I look like this. And quat. Scott. And quat. It's a state of mind, not a feeling, and quat. Bernard. And quat. You've grown a beard, overnight, and quat. Charlie, stay away from those things. They're probably elves, and quat. You're a sad, strange little man, and quat. Buzz Lightyear callback, but it fits Tim Allen's vibe. And quat. I am not Santa Claus, and quat. You're supposed to drink the milk, and quat. Charlie. And quat. That's not a toy. That's a gift, and quat. You're not a doctor, you're an elf, and quat. Scott. And quat. I'm this close to getting my kid back, and quat. I gained 45 pounds in a week, and quat. Scott. And quat. Let's go back to sleep. We're not even going to talk about the reindeer on the roof, and quat. We're in your living room and we're watching you sleep, and quat. Elf. And quat. You ever see a reindeer fly? And quat. And quat. Santa's not real. He's just a big commercial fantasy. And quat. And quat. I don't even wear pajamas. And quat. Scott. And quat. This is a dream, right? I mean, I'm not really Santa Claus. And quat. And quat. I have to go. I've got work to do on Christmas Eve. And quat. And quat. I'm Scott Calvin. And quat. And quat. No, you're Santa Claus. And quat. And quat. I'm in big trouble. And quat. And quat. You're fatter this year. And quat. Elf. Judy. And quat. I think Dad is starting to believe. And quat. Charlie. And quat. Can we take a direct flight back to reality? Or do we have to change planes in Denver? And quat. Scott. And quat. Your father's the best Santa ever. And quat. Charlie. And quat. Charlie, I'm not Santa. Okay. Maybe I am. And quat. And quat. You want a cocoa? It's the best. Not too hot. Extra chocolate. Shaken not stirred. And quat. Judy the elf. And quat. This is a high pressure gig. And quat. Scott. And quat. Elves. With attitude. And quat. And quat. You never forget your first sleigh ride. And quat. And quat. We're not insane. We're just elves. And quat. And quat. He's not Santa. He's my dad. And quat. Charlie. And quat. You are the new Santa Claus. In putting on the suit and entering the sleigh, the wearer waives any and all rights. And quat. Bernard. And quat. I didn't choose this. It chose me. And quat. Scott. And quat. It's Santa. I knew it. And quat. And quat. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. And quat.